You need to understand, first of all, that no BMD system can guarantee 100% protection from a missile or other capabilities. For example, Pakistan, they have developed MIRVs, multiple independent re-entry vehicles. Pakistan also got air launched cruise missiles, submarine launched cruise missiles, and many other missiles, for example. So Pakistan can evade the Indian capabilities, and Pakistan can penetrate the Indian air defense systems. But that would be a very dangerous scenario, and Pakistan don't want that scenario to happen. So that's why Pakistan believed that India will get overconfident after getting BMD systems like S-400, Barricade, and many others. So in that scenario, India may try to carry out misadventure against Pakistan. So in that scenario, it is very difficult. It would be very difficult to contain a war with Pakistan. So this was the third reason that Pakistan developed tactical nuclear weapons to stop India from any misadventure against Pakistan. Fourth and very important reason was Indo-US nuclear deal, which India and US carried out in 2005, later on in 2008. They established this deal, and under this deal, India will get nuclear fuel for her civil nuclear reactors. So in that scenario, India can develop huge amount of, you can say, huge, you can say, amount of weapons and quantity of weapons in coming years, and that will be a very, very dangerous scenario. And in that capability, that scenario, there will be nuclear asymmetry between India and Pakistan. So Pakistan believed that this is also a reason that we develop tactical nuclear weapons. The fifth, the last and not the least reason was Indian presence in Afghanistan. Now, in 2022, India is out from Afghanistan, but previously, when we developed tactical nuclear weapon at that time, India was there in Afghanistan, and from Afghanistan, they were creating problems for Pakistan. Initially, India had her bases in Afghanistan, obviously her consulates, they were working in India, in Afghanistan for primarily two reasons. You need to understand that India was there in Afghanistan for two reasons. It was not just to kick ass Pakistan, it was there for economic purpose as well. India wanted to grab $420 billion worth of Haji Gak iron reserves in Bamiyan province. Now, to get these resources, India spent $3 billion in Afghanistan's just to create soft image in Afghanistan. They built roads, schools, you can say universities, hospitals, spent a lot of money on the Salma Dam as well. So the idea was just to create soft image in Afghanistan and get these resources from Bamiyan province. So these resources were $420 billion of worth, which India wanted to get. Okay, so this was the economic reason. Second, India wanted to get closer to the Central Asian republics, of course. The projects like TAPI, and the projects like other projects like trade and investment. And of course, Kazakhstan is rich in uranium, so India also wanted to get these resources. So this was the economic aspect. The second aspect was strategic in nature, and India wanted to contain Pakistan's influence in Afghanistan. Obviously, in the 90s, groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, and others, they were, they fought with Taliban against, other factions in Afghanistan, and later on after 9/11 also. So India believed let's go to Afghanistan after 9/11 and contain these groups, number one. Number two, keep closer check on Pakistan. And number three, to support anti-Pakistan elements like BLA, like TTP, and many other terrorist groups. For example, ISKP even today. Just to provide weapons, just to provide intelligence, just to provide training, and just to provide, you can say, funds to these people so they can keep pressure on Pakistan. Now, this was the reason that after 9/11, this border became a volatile border for Pakistan, a chaotic border for Pakistan, and Pakistan lost almost 80,000 people because of the war against terror. Pakistan lost more than 7,000 soldiers, 10 or 15,000 were crippled, and about $150 billion of economic losses. because of the Indian presence in Afghanistan.